Good. Welcome, everybody. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are tuning in from. Welcome to our update call. This is MAX International, and this is a call basically to update you on the MAX International MasterCard, a way for you to get paid from anywhere you are in the world. And we have our operations manager, MAX International Ghana, Latifa Karpov, and a few representatives from Guaranteed Trust Bank that helped us get this beautiful technology that will help many associates get paid in any part of the world. Now, this has been a breakthrough in the last 6 months. This has really helped us to expand in several other countries, and this can help you grow your business too. So if you are here, just stay tuned. This is going to be a very short and brief discussion. You can present your question and answers in a form of text, or you can raise your hand in the Zoom with the hand raising Zoom button here, and you'll be unmuted for you to ask your question at the end of this presentation. So without wasting much time, we have so many people joining us from all over the world, all right? We have various associates that are joining live, some that will watch the recording later. So if you're watching this recording later and your question is not answered by the end of this training, you can reach out to any of your leaders, whether gold, platinum, or diamond leaders, or even bronzes and silver associates that were on this call to help and assist you on how to get your own MasterCard or your own MAX MasterCard, or a card for your team member who is in any part of this world, so that they can get paid through that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, without wasting much time, Latifa Karpov, MAX International Operations Manager or Head of Operations, yeah? Latifa, the floor is yours, okay? You have the stage now. And then I will be adding a spotlight to Mr. Emmanuel, also from GT Bank, for him to add any other thing as Latifa is also presenting. Thank you, Mr. Emma. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Lati, take the stage.
Thank you, Boss WAP. Max morning, everyone. I hope we've had an awesome day. So like Boss WAP rightfully stated, today's call is for us to go over the MAX MasterCard. And for the people that are getting to know about this for the first time, so I would like to start from the MAX International MasterCard. Is a payment method that you can be receiving your commission with. So example is the people that are in Ghana, and those people that are already with MAX, is they receive their money through a bank account or the mobile money. But this MasterCard is another option that you can have the card and your commission can be paid into the card, and you can use it anywhere around the world you are. You can withdraw your money from the ATM, you can use it to make online purchases, and you can use it to make POS purchases everywhere around the world. So the MasterCard is co-branded with MAX International colors and MasterCard, and also the MasterCard comes with his portal. So I'll come to that, and that is actually the updates we have today, the newbie that we have today. So without wasting time, so I would like to dive into how you can apply for the MasterCard if you are new into business with us. So I would like to show you how you can apply for your MasterCard. All right. I hope you can see my screen.
Yes, Lati, the screen sharing is loading. We can see it now. Thank you.
Okay. So when it comes to the MasterCard application, we actually have it in two versions because we know there are people with us that speak French. The Togolese people are there, the Benin team, so we take them into consideration. So this first flyer you can see on the screen is the English version of how you can apply for the MasterCard. And then here is the picture of exactly how the MasterCard looks like. Your name will be on the card with the card number, with Max International logo and colors and everything. This is exactly what the card looks like. So if you want to apply for one, you are new and you want to apply for one, you send an email that includes your full name, your Max ID number, your next of kin, the date of birth, place of birth, your mother's middle name, an active phone number and email. And this part, the phone number and email is very critical, that you give a correct and active phone number and email. And because you will be using this email to receive transaction notification on your account. It's like you are having a bank account and you put a wrong phone number and email there. Each time there is a credit and debit to your account, the notifications, you will not see them. So that's why it's very important to give a correct and active phone number and email. So a copy of your identification card, any identification card, it can be your passport or the Ghana card as an example. So the country that you are resident in, the address, we also need that. So you add up all this information and send it to the email address in the first line of this how to apply. So then we have the same thing on the next slide, which is the French version. So it's exactly the same requirement, but we have translated it into French so that the French people can still know what to do and get around this. So once you've applied for the MasterCard, we collect all the people that have applied and then send it to GT Bank for personalization. So when you apply, it can take some time to send it for personalization and back. So we try and accumulate 10 people at the list and send to them for personalization. So once it's ready, they will send it back to us and then we can inform those people to find a way of picking up their cards. And one of the way of picking up the cards is you can send us an authorization for a trusted person to pick the card up and send to you, because the card is not active. So it will be sealed in an envelope together with the PIN mailer. The person can send it to you, or you can pay for us to help you send it via DHL or FedEx delivery, any of them. So we can also help you send it to them if you pay for the delivery. So we can send it to you through them if you pay for the delivery. When you receive the card is not activated. So what we are asking is, when you receive the card, we'll put down the guideline for you to follow when you receive the card. So one of it is, when you've received the card, you have to contact the commission department for them to activate the card for you. So you can reach out to the commission department via email or the phone number. Or better still, you can send me email directly, lkapoff@max.com, then it will be done for you as well. So the Max MasterCard comes with the PIN mailer. There is a paper inside the envelope together with the card that you receive. So that paper, if you tear it open, there is 4 digits inside. It's the same PIN mailer when you apply for a Visa or ATM card on your bank account. It's the same thing. You tear it open, then you find the 4 digits PIN inside. So for the people in Ghana, they can go to a GT Bank ATM and change the PIN. But for the people that are outside Ghana, that is not possible. So once you receive the card with the PIN mailer, the paper, you have to keep those 4 digits that is inside the PIN. You save it somewhere. That will be your PIN to the MasterCard each time you want to use it, either through ATM, POS, online transaction. That will be your PIN to the card. If you change the card, the PIN in any ATM outside Ghana, it's going to disrupt the card. So the card will not work again for you. So you have to keep those 4 digits number that is inside the paper that came with the card. So when you are using the card, the options, sometimes it will ask you to select current, savings, just like normal way when we are using our ATM. So kindly select current and then proceed. So the card function is normal, like the way you use your ATM MasterCard, that is directly from your bank account or your Visa, is the same thing. There's nothing different. The only difference is when you receive the card the first time, don't change the PIN. Keep those 4-digit PIN as your PIN. So we have the same thing here for the French people, guideline for them to follow when they receive their MasterCard. So I'll go to today's update on the MasterCard. The good news is that now we have an online portal. It's like an internet banking for your bank account. So this one is an online portal for your MAX MasterCard. So what this online portal is that once you are added to the portal, you receive an email notification, just something like this. This is one of the associates that is added to the portal. You receive a notification. So you check your inbox or spam, then you will find something like this. It comes with the username, your password, and the link to click on and then follow the prompt. So once you click on this link, you use the username that is given to you and put in the password. So it will prompt you to create your own password. So once you've created your own password, then it will take you to your online portal where you can see your transaction statements, account statement, balance inquiry, transfer. You can even block the card from there. Say, for example, you lost your card or something happened, or maybe unauthorized debit, anything at all that is associated with you having to take that drastic measure of blocking your card. You can just log into this portal and then block your card. So whatever it is, your money is safe. So I'll call this as one of safety measures that is on the card. So here I will stop and give the floor to my I'll stop and give the mic to my colleague, Emmanuel. So Emmanuel, please, anything to add on this area in terms of the MasterCard portal?
Great. Thank you once again, Latifa, for the opportunity. And I want to acknowledge the presence of a few colleagues who are also on the call. I'm not here alone. I'm here joined by David Akwesi, Nana Boatima, and then Frank, who are colleagues, within the same department, supporting the MAX MasterCard. And I must add that, of course, Latifa, what we have presented so far is quite detailed, taking us through the process that one goes through to get access to the online portal. And just like you said, we need to, I just want to make a comment on the PIN issue before moving to the portal, because the PIN issue is a bit critical for those of us living outside the country. Once we get hold of that pin mailer, we need to, for those of us who probably cannot keep those 4 digits very well in our heads, we need to keep that information very well. That pin mailer must be kept, just so if you for any reason you forget your pin, you can easily refer to that pin mailer and then retrieve your pin. I also want to say it's for security purposes that we have not enabled pin change outside the country. Okay, and so for those within the country, and by country I mean Ghana, you can come to a GT Bank ATM and then be able to change your pin. But for those outside, it's for security purposes, and that is why that option is disabled. So you may have to bear with us, with regards to that. And so the only way out, as it has already been said, is to be able to keep your pin very well, so that every time you want access to your cash, you can do some ATM withdrawal to be able to move forward. There are other options as well, aside accessing cash from the ATM. For those of us outside, if you happen to probably maybe move money to someone in Ghana, even via Momo, you can actually do that using the online portal. And that is why the online portal is key, a very key update, tonight. And so just like Latifa has said, the process begins by, first of all, receiving a link through your email. You follow that link to the online portal. The link will come with your username and password. And then you just follow the process, enter your username and password. And then you'll be able to change your password to your preferred password. And then from there, you can log in anytime to view the details on your card, be able to move funds from your card, and also be able to check the balance on your card. Just so the session is not long enough, Latifa, I think I would love that we rather invite questions so that we can address them as they come.
All right.
All right, Max Morning. Sorry, you can talk, Mr. Emmanuel.
I was just asking if everyone could hear me.
Yes, we can hear you. We heard you really well, and then you clarified it very well. I want to find out if your colleague, Mr. David, wants to talk. So I have enabled the talking feature for Mr. David. If he wants to chip in something anytime, he can do that.
Good evening or good morning, everyone. As Ima said, we are on the call to answer any questions. So we are waiting for the questions, and we go through it to help Max International customers.
All right. Thank you, Mr. David. Now, Max Morning, everyone, once again, wherever you are tuning in from, I can see bronzes, silvers, gold, platinums, all the way to crown diamond. Now, these instructions that were given by Latifa and Mr. Emmanuel on how to request for the MAX MasterCard, what to do to receive it, and when you receive it, how to get money or how to access the funds that are on it, were given. This information was given by them, and I know that quite a number of us have some few questions that we would like to get answers to. You can type it in the comment section, or you can click the arrow or any of the reactions, and I will allow you to talk. Okay, you can click the hands up icon on the Zoom app, below the Zoom app at the lower right corner of your keyboard, and I will help you to be able to answer that question by voice. If not, you can type your question in the comment section, as some of our bosses are doing now. Now we have some few questions. I'll read from the first one. All right, so the subsequent comments are all amazing. People are happy about the new updates that we have and all that. So the first question I can see here is, was sent by Papa. I can't get the full name, but he says that his logins were sent to him, but he has never but they have never worked any solution. So Papa, I recommend that you reach out to me or Latifa or any of your, Papa Kojo, I can see that. Papa Kojo Esando, he is a gold associate here at Max International. He said his login details didn't work. So I would want that he request a new login details or reach out to Latifa at lkarpov@max.com, at Gmail, lkarpov@max.com. That is her email. And then she will assist. You can also find Latifa's phone number from me, Latifa Karpov's work line. I can send it to you on WhatsApp. So just reach out to me and I'll send that to you. Now, Apat also has a question. She said she has a team member outside Ghana who doesn't have a passport. Can she still apply for the MAX MasterCard?
Okay, so we are bound as a bank. We are bound by BOG's guidelines, and so without a valid passport or national ID, it will be very difficult to get over that one. So let me ask: aside passport, what does this friend of yours have in terms of
all right, apart, so there's a question to your question. You can put that in the comment section to help us solve this question, right? Let's see if Apart has that here. Okay, before she said she has a valid national ID. So whichever country that the person is in, they have an ID card.
So long as the person is a foreigner, I thought this was even a Ghanaian. So I mean, so long as the person is a foreigner, would require a valid passport to be able to do that. However, let me take this question up internally. I'm sure we should be able to get a buy for her. Okay.
Okay. So thank you. Thank you, Mr. Ima. Now our next question too says that Mr. Jerome Apuko. He also says that does the card have an expiry date?
Just like every Visa or MasterCard, yes, the card has an expiry date. The card is actually valid for 3 years. After the 3rd year, you would have to renew.
Okay. And then this is a personal question following up on the expiry dates. Mr. Ima or Madam Latifa, how much is the renewal fee for the card after 3 years? Or is there any charge for an annual renewal, and how much is it?
Okay, so when you apply for the card, it's 60 cedis. Then on a yearly basis, they pay 30 cedis for the yearly renewal. But Max deals with GT differently, as the money is paid to them in bulk and at once to GT. But then we have to deal with the associate to try and recruit the money back.
Okay, so how do I renew my Max MasterCard? Do I have to make the payment to Max International Ghana just as I pay to buy product?
Yes, or you can ask for it to be deducted from your commission. And if it's due and you've not paid, it can also be deducted from your commission.
Okay, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. All right, we have another question here from Mr. Emmanuel Seku. He said, must you have a GT bank account before you use the card?
Nope, you don't require a GT bank account.
Okay.
This card is non-account holders. So anyone at all can.
Okay, all right. So there's another question too from me. Madam Latifa, do I have to request a Max MasterCard if I already have a bank account that Max International pays directly to? Would there be a time that everyone should have that MasterCard, regardless of you having a bank account that is linked to your commission? Or I need not worry about it?
Okay, so it's individuals' choice. So if you want to go for the MasterCard based on some reason, we've had some people apply for the MasterCard, reason being that when they travel, they can easily use the card to make some payments or access their funds easily, and they have the Max MasterCard. instead of having their commission goes into their account. So it's your choice. As long as you want it and you apply, we are going to get one for you, and your commissions can be paid to it for you.
Okay, I have a question that was sent to me on WhatsApp. I guess the person doesn't want his name to show. It says that is there a limit to the withdrawal that the person can make if you are using the card? So is there a limit for someone in Ghana, and is there a limit for someone outside Ghana?
Yeah, there are transaction limits that apply to card transactions. So they are based on channels, particularly for ATM. We allow you to do as much as 30,000, and for POS and then online up to 40,000. But of course, if the customer wants us to enhance these limits, we can actually do that.
Okay, that is good. That is good. And then I also want to find out, can you use this MAX MasterCard to make purchases on third-party websites like Amazon, eBay, all those ones?
Yes, the card is a MasterCard International. So yeah,
Okay.
It works on international platforms, whether within or outside the country, anywhere at all.
All right. So, and then this is a question from Georgina Ahelegbe. She also says that can one have the MasterCard and also have a Max bank account? And how does it work if you have both? Will Max divide the money to your MasterCard and your bank, or you'd have to choose where your money goes to? Madam Lati. Okay.
All right, the person will have to choose where their commission should go to. But remember, when you have the MasterCard, you have to pay to get it, and also you have to do the yearly renewal on it. It's just like having any bank account. If you don't use it for some time, it goes dormant. So if something like that happens, you don't use it for some time as well, it can equally go dormant, and then it will have to be reactivated for you. But you can decide as at when to use your bank account and as at when to use your MasterCard. So you can always reach out to us for us to update your account details.
All right, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. All right, so from Prince B, he also says that what does one have to do to upgrade the card outside Ghana? I don't know what he means by upgrade.
If you could clarify what upgrade means, please.
So Prince Baby, if you want to ask the question by voice, let me see. Prince Baby, you can ask your question by voice, okay? Now let's go to the next one. Papa Kojo Esando, is the only way to load money on the card by max commission, or there are other ways?
Great question. Great question. So you can actually load, since we're in Ghana, you can actually load your card aside the usual payments that you'll be receiving from Max. You can actually load your card via Momo. You can also, for those in Ghana, you can visit any GT Bank branch and then be able to load your card from there. And then we have agent outlets, across the nation where you can also load these cards from as well. So we are still working to actually have a lot of options. For those of us who have PayPal accounts, who have other international Visa or MasterCards, you can also be able to move money you can do a card-to-card transfer actually. Yeah, so these are the options that are available. You can reach out if you want us to assist, so that you would know how to load your card.
Okay, that is nice. That is nice. I like that. So as you said that you can actually move money from, you can load money from your mobile money to the Max MasterCard. Can you move money from your mobile money to another associate MasterCard, in the sense that let's say I have some team members in another country and I know the code on their MasterCard, that is the numbers in front. I know it. Can I send money to them through that card? Is it possible that way, or it has to be through another account?
You can, but you have to use the online portal to be able to do that.
I need to have the Max MasterCard to be able to send money, right?
Yes.
Oh, that is nice. Okay. Okay, and then so I can withdraw money from the card through my mobile money, and I can send money to the card to my through my mobile money, right?
Yes, you can.
Or from the online portal.
From the online portal.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. All right. So by the end of I think it's 8:44 now. At an hour from now, okay, if you go to maxghana.com, there will be several options for you to select. You can watch the recording of this video there, and you can also go to the Max MasterCard portal. It will also be available just after this call or an hour from this time. So for those that have lost the email from the time that they requested from for the MasterCard, you can go to maxghana.com after this call, of course, and then you see that it will direct you to log into your Max MasterCard. That is if you have a Max MasterCard. If you haven't requested for one, you need to apply for it with the processes that Latifa described in the beginning. And when you receive it, you will get an email. You can log in with the username and the password that is sent to you through that email. Now, let me show you something. When you go to that portal, actually, I'm showing you the screen here. Google Chrome. Yes. When you go to the screen for the MasterCard portal, this is how it shows, okay? It looks like it is the Max back office, but this is not the Max back office. It doesn't have the Max designs here like the Max back office, but it has the Max logo. And if you look here, it says remotecapture.gtbank.com/Max cards, right? If you can memorize this to enter in the address bar, that is fine. If you can't, you just go to maxghana.com. It will bring you here. And then to get the username and password, you must have already requested for the Max MasterCard, and those two things will be sent to you by email so that you can log them here. Now, I want to find out if you can reset your password. Mr. Emmanuel, can somebody reset their password?
Yes, the password can be reset.
Okay, thank you, Mr. David Mark. Thank you. All right, we have some other questions too. Let me go and read them. Okay, Prince BB2 is asking a follow-up question, as in, are there daily transaction limits or monthly transaction limits? The one you said 30 and 40,000.
Yeah, so these are daily transaction limits.
Okay, all right, that's
Daily.
fine. All right, Mr. Emmanuel Seku also said, in a case where a client wants to purchase a product from Max, will it be possible they send it directly to the MasterCard? Like they load the money on the Max MasterCard, and Max will somehow deduct it. I don't think that's exactly, I'm not understanding it well, but he said in a case where a client wants to purchase a product, will it be possible they send it directly to the MasterCard?
All right. Okay. So the MasterCard, the money in it is your money, is your bank account. So Max doesn't have rights to authorize debits to your account. So we can only pay money into your MasterCard, but we don't have the right to authorize a debit from your MasterCard. But another way, if you want to pay to Max International using the Max MasterCard or your different MasterCard or even a Visa card, is using it's a GT platform called MyGHPay. So if you go to MyGHPay, Max International is among the vendors, and through there you can pay to Max, putting in the Max MasterCard details as a MasterCard payment details, and you can actually pay to Max through MyG.
Okay, I think we've lost Madam Latifa for a bit. She's in the matrix now. Mr. Prince Bibi wants to talk, so let's hear from Prince Bibi. Prince, do you have a question?
Yeah, boss Wap.
Yes, you can talk.
Yeah, Max morning. So what I was asking was a follow-up question on if someone is outside Ghana and they want to upgrade their limits. But Sima mentioned that they can do it if they're in Ghana, go to GT Bank. But what happens if the person is outside?
So what you can do is you just send that request through Latifa. She'll reach out, be able to do that for you.
Okay. And then how does the person receive the card from Ghana? Do they give it to their sponsor to send it to them, or does Max have? I was speaking to Latifa about it the other time, but I don't know if maybe it's done where Max will be the one who send the card instead of it passing through someone's hands.
I think from the beginning of the presentation, I don't know if Latifa is back on.
Lati, you are back. You can talk.
Yes, I'm back on. Sorry for that. I mentioned that when you apply for the card, there are two ways you can get the card. If you have a trusted person, not necessarily be your upline, so you can send us an authorization for us to give the card to the person, and the person will send it to you. But if that doesn't apply to you, you can ask us to send the card to you directly. So what we will do is, knowing your location, we'll let you know how much it will cost us to send it to you via DHL. DHL will be cheaper because we've registered with them. FedEx will register with them, but they are still a bit high in terms of prices for the ones before. So we'll use the DHL for you. We'll let you know the amount you pay to us, and then we'll send it to you directly.
Okay, that's really perfect. Thank you so much. And then
Right,
the daily limits, I don't know if he addressed that. Okay, he said that you can be able to send an email, so that has been addressed too. Thank you.
All right, thank you. I think we have a question from Georgina Ahelegbe. She wants to talk, so I'm allowing her to talk. Then I can read the other few questions that we have. Madam Georgina, please, you can talk now. Okay, I think she's not ready. Now let's go to Apat.
Hello, sorry.
Okay, Georgina, you can talk.
Sorry,
yes.
I was muted. Yeah, when this MasterCard business came up, I'm in the UK and I thought about applying for it. However, when I came to Ghana in 2020, in 2021, I opened an account. But then now, as things are, I think I should have a MasterCard. And so I put a question up a few minutes ago that can I have both? I have the account there. Can I have both? Because here in UK, you have your bank account, you have credit cards or MasterCards with it. So can I have both? If I can have both, the money is in the account in Ghana. Yes, I can't use it here. But if I have the MasterCard, I can use it. So that was why I was asking that question. Because when I came on the presentation, I heard Madam Latifa talking about new people applying for the card. But I'm not a new person per se. I've been in the system for some time now. So can I now apply? And if I have an account, can I operate both? How does it work for me? Because if I'm traveling, I need a card. You know, that is where my mind is really shifting, and I really don't know what to do.
Yes, we understand you, Madam Georgina. Latifa will answer your questions.
Thank you.
All right, boss lady. Yes, so since you are outside and you need access to your money and you rightfully say with your GT account, you can't access the money and you are thinking of going with the MasterCard, that is also fine. So you can apply for the MasterCard. So what I mean by new people can apply is not necessarily new people into the business, but new people into the MasterCard. So if you want it, and as a person you want the MasterCard, so you can apply for it anytime. And then once the card is ready, there is a detail, account number is sub-account number that is created, is like GT internal system that enable them credit individual person, which the account number the card is linked to, that enable them credit individual person. And when you have that, you can be able to use the card anywhere you are. And like Emmanuel mentioned, you can be able to do card-to-card transfer when you've logged into the portal. When you receive the card and let us know, we'll activate it for you. We'll add you to the online portal where you can see all the transactions, and the email you give to us when you are applying, you'll be receiving notification from that email. Each time you earn commission and the card is credited, you get email transaction notification. And each time you use the card and the card is debited, you receive email transaction notification as well for that debit. So I think you are on the right track in terms of if you want to apply for the MasterCard. In the area of your GT account number, the GT account number will still be there, but I can't say a conclusion statement to this. But for what I know, I don't think that account number can be linked together with the MasterCard, but I'll leave that to Emmanuel to confirm for me if that your GT account number can be linked to the MAX MasterCard. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you for that, Latifa. So in terms of making the account and then the card one, that is not possible. But then what I suggest you can do is this. We have an internet banking platform that can allow you to be able to move money from your bank account to your card. So I think it's just a matter of choosing where you want to receive payment. If payment goes into your account, you can access your internet banking platform and then be able to move money from your internet banking platform to your card. And then from there, you should be able to access your cash. I hope this answers it.
Okay, I think that is it. Madam Georgina, I hope your question has been wonderfully answered. We have a few questions here too. We have
Sorry, I want to clarify for her. So what Emmanuel is saying, that you can still have the MasterCard, then you decide if you still want your commission to come directly from the MasterCard, or you still want it to go to your GT account. If you still want it to go to your GT account, then you have to work with the GT, your relationship manager, to set up that online portal, internet banking for you if you don't already have it. And then from there, you can move your money into your MAX MasterCard and then be able to access your money. So this is second option. The first one is it goes directly to your MasterCard and you use it wherever you are. The second one, it goes to your GT account and then you move it yourself to the MasterCard and then use it anywhere you are. That is what he was trying to.
Thank you so much for the clarification.
All right, thank you too. Now, we have some other questions. Anyone who wants to ask their question by audio, you can click the raise hand icon at the lower right corner of your Zoom app. Now let's read the other ones. Mr. Benjamin says that he just joined the link. He has been receiving emails about his transaction on the MAX MasterCard, but he's yet to receive it. How can he get it? Mr. Benjamin, I don't know which country you are in, but Latifa said that you can give an authorization to an upline or a senior associate, bronze, silver, gold, any rank, to pick your MAX MasterCard on your behalf. You just need to send that authorization to her email stating your MAX ID and everything to confirm that it is you that is requesting that. If you're also in Ghana, you can go to any of the MAX offices to help you get your MAX MasterCard, and I believe they will assist you get it promptly. Let me see other question. Apart is asking, can the card be loaded with money in another country?
I mentioned before, if you have a PayPal account, yes, you should be able to do that. But without that, you may have to be within a country to be able to load your card via Momo or through our branches. Thank you.
Okay, and there's a question from Prince. He said, for those outside Ghana, will the amount be in Ghana cedis or in the currency of their country?
So the card is a city card, and so whatever amount comes to the card is captured in cities. So yes, the amount will be in cities.
All right. So if there's any other question anyone has, they can type it or they can ask it. Now, Theophilus Lamptey is saying that please, can associate and senior associate apply for the MasterCard? And also, if someone with different can someone with different bank account apply for the MasterCard? I think yes is the answer. All associates, regardless of when you joined Max and your current rank, you can apply for the Max MasterCard. And also, if you have a different bank account that you are receiving commissions in, you can still request for the Max MasterCard from GT Bank through Latifa. All right, we spent, Mr. Bois said he didn't hear his question being answered. I'm so sorry. Let me just scroll through to see that. Okay, he said he has applied for his MasterCard, but has still not received it. Is it still available or he should reapply for it? Madam Latifa.
No, as long as you've applied for the card, you don't need to reapply. So please reach out to me or the commission department. Reach out back the way you applied for it, and we'll take it up from there. So we'll look for, depending on when you applied for it, the card could actually be in my office as we speak. So I'll look through the cards there and identify yours, and I'll give you feedback, and then we can proceed from there how you want to receive it. If you pay based on where you live, I can let you know how much it will cost to get it to you via DHL, or if you send an authorization for a trusted person to pick it up on your behalf. Because it's a card, we are dealing with money, so we are very careful to make sure that you are actually the person asking us to give this card to this person. So we don't just want to give out your card, your ATM card, to just any person that walked into our office. So I'm picking the card for this person. We want to be sure that it's from you. You have sent that person that errand before we can honor it. That's why we need authorization from anybody that wish for somebody to pick up their card. Just let us know this person will come and pick up my card. Here is my name, my Max ID, and here is a copy of my identification card. That is all. We'll get back to you, and we'll be waiting for that person when they come for the card, and we will give the card seal and stamp for the person to bring for you. So if the person opened it, you will know, because we've put a measure on it in a way that if they tamper with it, you will know.
All right, thank you, Madam Lati. Now we have some colleagues from GT Bank, our bosses from GT Bank, Mr. Frank, Mr. David, Mark Teki, and Mr. Emmanuel, and then Mr. Kenneth. If any of them want to say something or add something or give some clarifications to some things that we might have missed, I think they are allowed to do that. They can actually talk. I have unmuted them and they can talk. Mr. Frank, Mr. David, I've added you to the platform now, so you can say anything that you want to say before we wrap up. We are almost to the hour mark from the time we started the discussion.
Hello. So everything was said perfectly. The presentation, the questions were on point. As Ima said, we are always on standby to assist Max International with any further inquiries or questions. So thank you all for joining.
All right. All right. All right. I think we are wrapping up now. Mr. Ima Lati, do you have anything to say? If you have, please, this is the time.
Okay, I can see a question from Imbai on the chat session. Is asking how much for the application fee. It's the same amount, 60 cedis. I know I had to send your card to Tech to give to you in Kenya. So it's the same amount you applied for yours. So it's still the same amount. Nothing increased because everything is increasing now. No, it's still the same amount. If that is why you are curious.
Okay, and then also from my end, just to wrap up, I just want to throw this as a challenge even to those who are currently receiving their commission payments through their accounts. Nothing stops you from switching and trying the MasterCard, Max MasterCard, to see how it works. I just want to invite you, just put in that request, get a card for yourself, try some transactions, and I'm sure you'll be glad you did. Thank you so much for the opportunity, and do have a nice day.
All right. Thank you, everyone. And it has been an amazing evening. If you want to watch the replay of this training or this conversation, go to YouTube, Max Space Global, and then you can find the recording. That's just after now. It will be available there. If not, you can go to maxghana.com. Tomorrow morning, you have access to all the recordings of the training and the update calls, plus a link to access your Max MasterCard if you already have a username and a password. Now, thank you, everyone. My name is 𝐌𝐻𝐑𝐍𝐈𝐍𝐆, but as usual, you can always call me WAP Master. It has been an amazing evening. Stay awesome, stay safe, stay sweet. I love you all. Mwah. Bye for now.
Hi everybody, Joe Wojtycki, CEO of Max International here. Now there's a question that has come up